Hey, welcome everybody to the Side by Side Business Podcast. We are Larry and Sue Pruitt, and we are your hosts for this special edition of the podcast.
That's right. We have something special and timely to tell you about.
That's right. Um, since we talk to married entrepreneurs all the time, everybody knows that building a business is quite challenging. It is flat out hard and difficult to do. Um, but whenever you add extra things into that process, such as the fact that you're married, that just takes things to this whole other level.
Yes, and frankly, there are some days it feels like magic. It's amazing. We get to do this together. We pinch
Yes.
ourselves sometimes. Other days it feels a little bit more like madness.
Has anybody ever been there?
I think some people would probably agree with us. And sometimes it can cause struggles.
Right. So, like, for example, if you've ever had a situation like where you're stepping on each other's toes as far as like the roles in the home, the roles in the business.
That never happens.
No.
Yes, yes. Or if you've ever found yourself, you know, struggling to have a definite lines or a definition between home, marriage, family, and running or building a thriving business, that can be a challenge too.
Yes. And what about if you ever have a situation where you feel like the business has taken the top priority in your life and the relationships are getting pushed down?
And especially your marriage relationship,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Well, you're not alone in struggling with those things, and we want to help you. And so we are recording this special edition podcast to extend an invitation to you to a free webinar that we are hosting. The free webinar, surprise, surprise, is side by side business. And we're going to talk about how to, let's see, what's our subtitle? Oh, what most couples miss about working together
Yes.
and how you can get it right. And we want to make sure that we help you do that.
Right. So if just from what you've heard already, you're just convinced you're ready to register for this, did we mention that it's free?
I think we did.
It is a free webinar.
It
All
doesn't
right.
hurt to say it again. That's right.
And so you'll go to our website. We'll put the link obviously in the show notes, so it'll just be a really easy tap or click for you. But it's sidebysidebusiness.com/SBS webinar. The
Get
SBS
it?
for side by side.
You get that, right?
That's
You
right.
got that.
And so, yeah, we just encourage you to go out there right away, reserve your spot, and that way, then you'll get the email with the Zoom link and all of that in there.
Absolutely. And so we're going to unpack several things in this webinar.
Correct. Yes. So we'll give you a little sneak preview here a
Yes.
little bit. But we're gonna help to teach how to stop letting that business stress sabotage your marriage. Because we know that there is this extra stress that comes in from running a business. And we've just seen it way too many times sabotage people's business or their marriage. And we're going to give you some information and some tools on how to stop that.
Yeah, and one of the surprising things, oftentimes surprising, is that having clear boundaries and clear roles in your business brings more freedom, not less, and it helps you to thrive in your marriage and your business.
That kind of seems counterintuitive, but it's very true.
It does.
And there's so many times that even for us, we've said we just need to survive. We just need to kind of get through the day. Maybe we don't say that loud, but maybe we're thinking that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that is just sad. It's sad whenever we've done it. It's sad whenever we see other people struggling with that. And so from this webinar, we're going to teach you how to not just survive, but to thrive in your marriage and in your business.
Absolutely. And none of this is fluffy theory.
Right.
We have been living this out. We've been married for 35 years. You guys know that if you've been listening for any length of time. And so we have grown in our marriage as a result of working through things for 35 years now. Well, it's over 35 years. But anyway,
Yeah.
we were children when we got married. We were little when we got married. But anyway, not really. But yeah,
That sounds wrong
mean
too.
the
Yeah.
wrong thing. Yeah. So
No.
no, ignore that. But it's so like I said, it's not just fluffy theory. We've learned it through being married for 35 years. We've been entrepreneurs for about 20 years. Actually, Larry's been an entrepreneur for about 20 years. I joined up later. And we've been full-time entrepreneurs together for 12 years. When you came home from your day job in 2013.
Yes.
And so we've been doing this full-time, and we've been able to do it in a way that we feel that not only our business grows and became exactly what, we built this life that we wanted to build, but our marriage has thrived through this.
Absolutely. And we really kind of feel like an obligation to share this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's, I think it's great that we've learned a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's like when we get to teaching and coaching, it just like, we just get really excited about that. So no matter where you're at in your journey, maybe you're deep in the trenches, maybe a lot of these things that we've talked about here are really resonating with you. Maybe you're just very early on and you haven't experienced a lot of these pain points yet. This would be a great time for you to learn these lessons from our mistakes and our challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter where you're at in your journey, this could be a great opportunity for you to kind of reset a little bit, to put things on a pause a little bit, because sometimes things feel like they're spinning out of control. So put a pause on things, refocus here, and to learn from us what's possible whenever you're not just building a business, but you're building that business side by side.
And perhaps you've gotten a little bit of a taste from listening to the podcast that we really enjoy teaching.
Yes.
We really do like it. And we have a friend and mentor who said something really nice about us recently, and we thought we would share it because sometimes it's good to hear it from other people. But he said, I've known Larry and Sue for over 6 years. Their business success, teaching ability, and work ethic are incredibly inspiring. But what I've always admired the most is their marriage. To build it all while keeping their marriage at the center and raising a family shows that they don't just talk about these principles, they live them.
Wow.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a great testimonial. It's humbling to hear that. And but yeah, it's also encouraging. It's very encouraging to us. And so, yeah.
Absolutely. So again, you are invited to join us for this webinar May 1st. So it's coming up very quickly. So not a lot of time to make that decision, but join us May 1st for this free webinar, Side by Side Business.
That's right. We just encourage you to set aside that time, make that a priority, and just to come and join us. And we will be excited to see you there in that meeting.
Yes, absolutely. That's going to be a blast.
All right. Well, I think we've made our points of what we're wanting to say, and
we've got all the vital info out there.
That's right. That's right. And just click or tap on that link, and you'll get the rest of the details along with the information of how to join in at the right date and the right time. So we appreciate your time. We appreciate you coming to this special edition of our podcast. And we just want to encourage you to go out there and to build your dream business.
Side by side. Take care.